Okay, there is also something else that you should see on the front page of the Blaze. Market eerily tracks with 1929. Did you see this? This one is a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, I thought you might find it.
Yeah,
the chart was amazing. It's
they're dismissing it and they're saying, "Wow."
No, probably a lot of years. I mean, we haven't looked, but I bet a lot of years track with 1929.
I don't think so. Have you seen this chart yet?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like identical. It's a 2-year chart, and the 2 years leading up to 1929, the crash of the stock market, and what did the stock market do? And it's honestly, it is almost exact. And the good news is we're just at the place now where it's going to come down rapidly.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look good.
No, but the good news is, we've got probably 6 or 8 months, before it would crash or not crash. And I don't think there's any indication. I think all this stuff is really good. Everything that's happening, we're losing jobs, but we learned yesterday from Keith Ellison, that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Gives you more opportunity. Can I tell you something? A crash of 1929 would be a good thing. Bread lines would be a good thing because you could get your bread and your soup from the government
for free, right?
Yeah, and then you can go do whatever you want.
Really? You can go after your dream?
Wait, can I paint?
You could paint?
Oh, that's what I've always dreamed about doing.
So far, these bastards have not given us universal paint or universal brushes yet. But that's
right.
You know what? Let me tell you something. If I'm standing in line for bread and I don't have universal canvas, universal paint, or universal brushes, I'm just going to take it. For those damn painting rich people, they've got brushes they don't even need. They won't even miss their missing canvas.
I gotta say, though, my dream is to learn to play the bassoon.
Is it?
Yeah, I've always wanted to play the bassoon.
Universal bassoons?
Yes. Is that part of your...
Of course it is.
Oh, good. Because that's my dream, and I should have... you guys should really pay for me to
well, let me tell you something.
That.
If we get into bread lines, I am standing up for your bassoonist thing.
Bassoonism.
Bassoonery.
Bassoonery. Yeah, thank you, Pat. See, I haven't even learned the terminology yet.
Yeah. Well, okay, so check that chart out. It's up at the front page. And then let's go here, because I wanted to remind you, this is going to sound... There's the chart. I see it now behind me.
Yeah, the chart's amazing.
That's not amazing. Good. Look at that. All the way. It is...
I mean...
It's exact.
We're a little underneath it, but the trend is exactly the same.
I think you're only underneath it because they made the scale of the chart, so they're not just all crossing over each other all the time.
But
you can see how similar.
They didn't expand the time. It's the same amount of time. The numbers are different. The Dow Jones was much lower and everything else. So some of the numbers, but the time period is exactly the same time period.
That is incredible, really, when you look at it. It's chilling.
It really is, because
we joke about it,
we're
but it's
just about to go up.
As they did. And then it went straight down.
So April 2nd, 14 is really the bottom of the crash.
And if this chart were to hold up, it would drop from over 16,000 where it is now down to somewhere in the 12s, it looks like. That would be significant.
Yeah. No, it would go to 3,200 or 1,300. So it would go, about 12.9, it looks like. 17.2.
Although that's not as dramatic a crash as some are predicting. I mean, some have said 4,000 and 5,000.
4,000 and 5,000.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's not real. We know it's not real. It is. It's a brighter
picture.
Thank you for putting it that it's only 13,000 because that's
helpful. Thank you, Stu.
That's not bad.
Helpful. I'm okay with that.
That's fine. That's not bad. I was expecting the Dow to be at like 4. And the Dow is closing today at 4.
Yeah, that's only that represents maybe 5 trillion. 10 trillion.
Oh, jeez.
I was thinking about 100 trillion.
Do you remember? Do you remember when we originally talked about all this stuff, and I said that the stock market. The reason why I haven't been in the stock market, and much to my chagrin, I could have made a lot of money, but I haven't been in the stock market because I just believe that it is a gaming table. And what do? You put your money down, and then they just pull it off. You put your money down, they pull it off. Put your money down, and pull it off. And that's I'm not interested in that. This is just the destruction of wealth. It's just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, and it'll just destroy wealth. And we've already found out. Globally, in the last now 4 weeks, we lost, but in a 2-week period, we lost $3 trillion in wealth. $3 trillion in wealth. That's in a 2-week period? In a 6-month period in 2008, how much did we lose? 7 trillion?
No, I think it was 14.
14 trillion?
Yeah.
I thought that was for a year. But anyway, it's a lot in a 2-week period to lose that.
Yeah. 3 trillion in 2 weeks is, I'd say that's a lot.
Okay. Now
trillion with a T.
Let me go to the good news.